It all. AJ, tell us what we can expect.
So let's do some good news first. The wind has dropped off, so the wind chill won't be so much of an impact tonight. It'll just be darn cold. All right, so that works us into tomorrow. Snow will arrive during the 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. time frame, so late morning through midday. The coast may see some ocean effect snow showers to start things out a little bit earlier than that, so don't be surprised at the coast if you see a few flakes of snow before that. Heaviest through about 3 o'clock to midnight. That's what I'd say tomorrow, so that's when your travel should be done with. A lighter snow coming up on Monday, but it will still be snowing on Monday. It will exit later on in the evening. The entire area under a winter storm warning right now. Check out how how much of the country is being affected by this, all the way out toward the panhandle of Texas and into parts of New Mexico as well. Mentioned the cold. It's 13 in Boston without the wind chill. It's 5 in Worcester. It's 4 in Orange. The winds have dropped off. We still have a couple of spots where it's gusting past 20 miles per hour. So your wind gusts will stay low through tonight, but they are going to start creeping back up in advance of the storm. No, they're not going to be the worst winds that we've ever seen, but we could have, especially at the coastline, some gusts that approach 30, maybe 40 miles per hour. It would be down toward the Cape where we might have some enhanced wind down there, down toward Chatham and Nantucket before those winds start to settle back after the storm has moved through. So tonight's lows dropping off into the single digits again, but again, that wind chill will not be as much of an impact for us. It's just going to be darn cold out there all night long. All right, we mentioned the winter storm warning. We mentioned all this. Let's go past that. Here's what I'm thinking. About 18 plus inches of snow. Best chance in and around the city, out toward Worcester and down toward the Blackstone Valley as well. See, there's going to be a coastal front setting up in here. You've been hearing us chat a lot about that these past couple of days. That's when the wind comes in off the water. It's 41-degree water temperature or thereabouts. And you've also got this tremendous cold air. So we're setting up a boundary there. I think that may enhance some of the snowfall totals. A large swath of 12 to 18 inches of snow. That's what I want you to expect, at least a foot to a foot and a half of snow. Lesser amounts down toward the Cape and the islands where some mixing will take place. We'll have some sleet down there as well. And another area where we could pick up a foot and a half to 2 feet of snow out toward the Berkshires. All right, timing this. As I mentioned, we may start to see some flakes of snow at least early on, probably on the order of 8, 9 o'clock right along the immediate coast. But the bulk of the accumulating snow will be still off to our west. That moves into the area, stepping on through about maybe 10, 11 o'clock or so. A light snow to start, but very quickly that snow will increase, and so that by 3 o'clock it's coming down pretty good across the area. The worst of the travel will be that time through about midnight or so. You see the mixing down over the Cape and the islands as well. It will continue snowing at times right on into Monday morning, and most of Monday will be spent with on and off snow showers. The accumulating snow will be mostly over with. Take a look at this. This is another way to look at it. As we get toward about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we have about an inch of snow on the ground widespread, but watch how fast those numbers come up as we just get toward 4:30, 5 o'clock. We're going to get maybe 4 inches of snow in the course of a couple of hours. So that's why I say travel will be very difficult stepping on through the afternoon and the evening time frame, and you can see the numbers just going up from there. So travel as we head through the overnight is not going to be advised. I'd say travel, a very high impact from that. The amount of snow we get too. But some people have been talking about the weight of snow on roofs. I don't think we're really concerned about that because this will be a light, powdery snow, easy to kind of get rid of. So I wouldn't worry too much about, roofs caving in and that sort of thing. The snow gets out of here on Monday evening, and then it's back to at least some sunshine, kind of dry weather, but cold through most of the week after that. Jennifer.